Hello, hello, hello. Looks like we're live. I'm not sure how it's going to go today. It's the second stream. So I can't rely on beginner's luck anymore. But anyway, we're going to play a bit of Nethack. And then I'll show you the roguelike I'm working on. Yeah, so let's get down to it. I hope you can see everything well. That's a game that I just started. We're still on level 1 and we're a tourist. I was never a big Nethack player. I played Dwarf Fortress much more in ASCII. And we've got some loot. And we got hit by a trap, I think. But that's a lot of darts. And there was a trap. So I'm not very experienced with the game, which is a bit weird since I want to make my own console roleplay. I should have played Nethack more, but yeah, I mean the little I've been playing it, I've enjoyed very much. But the game has made an impression on me even through not playing that much. I'm gonna eat that. Oh no! That was very poisonous, apparently. Well, that way we're going to be able to start a new game. I died on level 1, but since it's a fresh install, we still make it to the scoreboard. Let me check on the stream. Looks alright. So let's have a natural game. I assume you know the game? A human priestess. Chaotic. Yeah, let's go. I always start with slaughtering the pet we get, the default pet we get, because otherwise it's not going to follow me everywhere, or I'll have to check on it every so often. It will eat food, so not many positive aspects to it, so just kill it. You see an image of someone stalking you, but it disappears. The storytelling in Nethack is quite fine, really. It's yeah, it's immersive for the console game. Not very, not a very challenging level, but can't seem to find a way to the left of the dungeon floor. There we go. Let's kick this open. Trying to look for more corridors. Might be naiads in fountains. The other day I died um, from drinking from a fountain. Or no, what was it? Um, there was a fountain and then there was a spell book next to it, so I just... Whoa. That's really bad for stepping in some water. This is really that bad? But um yeah, what was I going to say? Nethack is a very quirky game. There are a lot of interesting things, but also a lot that don't really make much sense. I mean, it's always funny if you die in a ridiculous way, but not much realism in here. Check my spells. Okay. Let's use up some objects. Okay, so that was a potion of darkness. Let's read the scroll. Nice. So I'm going to equip this. I'm probably going to go back and forth between the cheat sheet and the game because I don't know the controls well. So how do we wear an armor? It's capital W. It's always good to have a helmet in case some stone fall on me or something. Yeah. I don't know if I'm temporarily blind. Just going to wait it out here. I think it goes away after a while. And being blind is very inconvenient. Last time it cost me the game as well. Since I've reinstalled Nethack, I haven't gone past level 5. So, pretty much a noob. It doesn't seem to be going away. Hmm. I think I can see again. Yeah. There's something over there. Or not. Another fountain, and nothing happens. Statue of a gecko. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell that. So I got an elven coat. Maybe that would be good. No, that's not what I'm meant to do. So I have to take it off. Just undress in the dungeon. And then wear the coat naked underneath. That makes sense. Lots of statues in this level. And oh, here's the shop. I don't have much money at all. I'm going to try to sell him my spellbook. Not interested. Oh, it's a spellbook, or I forgot to read it after I got blind. Oh, and mouse is doing its thing. The trackpad on this computer is a bit broken, so sometimes that's what happens. I can't use the mouse properly and it just clicks everywhere, and now I can't see the cheat sheet of the game. So I'm going to have to reboot. And my camera's dark again. Well, right. It's not great. Let's see if I can keep playing for a little bit still. Cancel my robe. I guess I can't sell the arrows and dagger. Not sure I need holy water at all. Don't know how to use it anyway. Maybe it'll be useful. But the whistles, probably not. I don't know. It does actually. I should have tried it. Oh, my mouse came back. I'm going to be able to pick back up the items that I dropped and that the shopkeeper didn't want. Oh yeah, it's coma. And then what could I buy? I have 100. Could buy this scroll. Either this one or this one. Gonna buy the expensive one. There we go. And we're going to try reading all this. Spellbook is all blank. Oh well. Actually, I'll go to the next level and I'll read all this stuff over there. So, I was going to say there aren't that many monsters in here. The scroll labellum. Am I going to read the scrolls and bet that is going to save me from this somehow? Yeah. What do I select it? Yeah, that worked. The scroll that I had just bought. I'm confused now. know if that thing is gonna kill me. And I don't know if I can read scrolls. Let's read the Yumium scroll. Feel like someone is helping you. Manage to attack it. Feeling better? Alright. Was a whole bunch of them. Would be nice if I could. No, I have a weapon, but I don't feel very strong. There is a wild kitten there? Huh. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's go to the door in diagonal. Okay, so this is a potion shop. Uh, don't have money. And he's not interested in holy water. Just pick an affordable one. Like, no, that's water. I can pick this one. And that's it. So did I pick the wrong one? Oh yeah, it's 50. Oh, too bad. Couldn't buy anything. Don't have anything to eat either. And there's a pet dog here as well. Did you know this could appear as mobs? And then a potion. And a second potion and a wand. I was wondering what. There are two downstairs. I didn't know that was possible either. What is this place? There are lots of monsters in here. Don't know why I have such a bad armor class. Why is it negative? I have all the things equipped. Oh yeah, and I need to try the wand. Okay. Slow monster. Also the potion and the scrolls. Let's start with the scrolls. And that was a teleportation scroll. So for the potions, experience potion. And that's useless. I think it's a mining cave. Never came across that kind of level before. Oops. The guy hurts a lot. I mean, it dealt a lot of damage. Got a lot of things over this. Gonna drop a pickaxe. What can I drop? The hooded cloak. The club. And a fucking gecko statue. There's some sort of corridor still. Carrying too much, well, can drop this. And the blank spellbook, I suppose. Yeah. I need to eat something. You feel deathly sick. That's not good. You die, alright. I was going to end it here anyway. Oh, worthless loot. "48 creatures vanquished, including a little dog and 2 kittens." Oh, okay, so the stairs down led here, but maybe the other stairs down on the previous level led somewhere else. I think that's the most points I've made so far since I reinstalled the game. Right, fine. And my camera is super dark and still don't know what to do about that. It's supposed to be bright. Is that really much better? Probably. Am I going to explain the thing with my roguelike now? Well, yesterday I was making a thing using Terminal, and I said I wanted to make a small roguelike um, to try my hand at the Terminal library without using end curses, but it so happens that I'm already working on a terminal roguelike anyway, so I was looking over a plan of how I wanted to implement this Termin for roguelike, and it seemed like it's all the same structures that I'm already working on with the roguelike I was already working on, so there doesn't seem to be any use to have to be developing two roguelikes at the same time. Checking if everything is alright here. Yes. Okay. So I have an itch.io page just for it, and I'm supposed to update it with regular devlogs, but I'm struggling to keep to it. This is on my itch.io, and yeah, there's stuff there, but not much progress yet on the game. I also wanted to show, I don't know if you're familiar with Doom the roguelike. It's one that was originally made over 9 days only, and so I thought it would be fun if I had a bit of a game jam here and make my roguelike within maybe 8 days. It looks good. This Doom roguelike, I've never played it, but the aesthetic is pleasing, I feel. Made in only 9 days. Then there was, of course, a graphical version with tiles, sprites. So the idea is to make a big push on my roguelike project, which I'm going to show you right now. That's not it. So the idea behind it is that this roguelike takes place in a skyscraper. It's a skyscraper roguelike, and this is the 6th time I think that I'm trying to implement it. At the beginning I was really implementing all kind of details and never got anywhere. And then I thought maybe I wouldn't want to make it with graphics. There were all kind of previous tries that didn't get anywhere, so for this particular attempt I wanted to be very practical with it and make things work. So that's why so far I'm generating the entire dungeon, which is empty. This is where we are at. So the skyscraper is going to be as big as your terminal window. Like it's going to be trickier, but if I add a smaller window, I don't know if I can make this work. And we'll just take all the space in the terminal, so that way you can tune the difficulty a little bit, because the largest the floor, the tallest the building. So always thought it was a nice thing to have it be that way. So there's a player character going on here. You can see the time incrementing in the top right. Like when you finish a run, you're going to be able to have the time you spent in the dungeon. So it's not really turns, and I'll show you how I implemented it. But yeah, it's based on time, and each step you take takes 1 second. If you climb the stairs, it takes 30 seconds. Things like that. And the most interesting thing that we have here is the first major functionality that I wanted to implement, and that's the elevator mechanic. So this here is the elevator. There is only one, but in the future I really want to capitalize on that and have multiple elevators that go through different ranges of floors or uneven floors, or have the elevator be broken or things like that. So I'll call the elevator, and it have to wait just a little bit for it to arrive. It's not supposed to do that, but and once you're in, you can close the doors. Well, supposedly that is, oh yeah, it closes the next second. See, the time thing, gotta get used to it. And if I enter a particular floor number, then I have to wait for the elevator to get there. That's not what I meant to do. Doesn't seem to be working because it's, yeah, okay, the doors just don't open automatically, but you wouldn't imagine how tricky it already was to make this elevator. thing. So what's up next is going to be fixing it so it works properly in every detail, and then I'll be able to move on to something perhaps a bit more exciting, like entities or something. Let me check on the stream. Alright, let's have a look at the code real fast. So can you see that well? Make it just a little bigger. There we go. So this is the main loop that we have going on so far. So basically you can quit, you can move around using WASD and A and Q, E, Z and C and X. And then you can take the stairs. So here what you can see is that I have some kind of list of actions going on, and when an action takes place, like moving, then instead of just moving, I'm adding to my list that I called stack. That's probably a big misnomer. That's just the name that came to me, but add it on that and then iterate through the whole stack and perform all the actions that were needed. And I'm doing this so that I can pass in a number representing time. So here it's 1 second. So that way, when going through this list, the turn counters or time counters are decremented each turn, and when it reaches 0 for any particular action, then that's executed. It's executed because function pointers are involved somewhere. I don't know if it's really that bad. Like player turn, I think is yeah, this is the kind of functions that I use. You can see it also in my header. So all these are functions that are passed as pointers in the stack item, so that when their specific counter reaches the 0, then these functions are executed. I'm not sure if I'm not going to move things around here because it doesn't look that great, but on the other hand, the game loop looks very clean with this style. And that's one of the things I thought, if I make another roguelike, I will need to use the same methods that I use here. And so there was no point of making it twice at the same time. If I could complete this one, that would already be something. and then I can always make another one afterwards. What do we have? So there's that. Here, for example, nothing so special happening here. And this is the source for the elevator, and it's these are actions. It's always the list of actions, then a void pointer where you can pass the object you want to act upon, and then the dungeon that contains the floors that contain the characters. Basically, it contains everything in the game, so that's a parameter, and then an extra void pointer for extra information that we need to process here. And that's pretty ugly, but it was already a struggle to put this together. But I think once it's polished, I won't have to touch it anymore, and I think that's probably going to be one of the most intricate part of the project. Don't want to show anything else. Not really. So that's the project. You can follow the devlog on itch.io, hallucinogen.itch.io/skyak, and it's also on my GitHub. github.com/hallucinogen, and it's right there. So another thing I would want to do here is take a look at Nethack's source, because Nethack is shipped with its full source, and I think that would be interesting to go through the code and compare it to what I have going on. I checked it already, and it's very C, coding in C as well, so no problem there. I just would rather perfect my C than to be mediocre at multiple languages. There's a fucking mosquito here. Just want to get inside the screen. We got it. So here it's 10:20 already. We've been going for an hour on this second stream, and I feel like it was even more boring than the first one, but yeah, at least it's showing what matters to me, and that's what's important ultimately. Talking about this roguelike, and with the Terminfo thing I had going on yesterday, I thought I could make a small roguelike in a matter of days. So then I thought, why am I stuck on this roguelike that I'm actually already doing, and why can't I just complete it in over a few days? That's what we're going to do, but the ultimate terminal game is another project entirely, and uh, with a much larger scope. I hope to get into this soon. Otherwise, that's it for me, and I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get down to coding, doing something actually interesting here. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.